What's more expensive than people realize? I was a single mom and my son was in the hospital for a week. I had no idea how I was going to pay for it. I was working 2 jobs just to keep us afloat, and I knew I couldn't afford the bill. A few weeks later, I got a call from the hospital. They told me not to worry about the cost and that it had been taken care of. I was shocked. I asked who had paid for it, but they wouldn't tell me. I couldn't believe it. I was so grateful, but I had no idea who to thank. A few days later, I was at the grocery store when I saw a man who looked familiar. He was the father of one of my son's classmates. I remembered that he had picked up my son from school a few times when I was running late. I went up to him and thanked him for helping me out. He smiled and said it was no problem. Then he asked how my son was doing. I told him he was doing much better and that the hospital had even paid for his stay. The man smiled again and said, "That's great to hear." Then he walked away. It wasn't until later that I realized he was the one who had paid for it. I was so grateful.